Future is Color was started in 2020, and the mission of Future is Color is to create safe space for conversation and dialogue, specifically around collective liberation. We started with a small jazz night. We didn't expect it to grow how it grew. First one had 20 people, second one had 80 people, then the next one had 300 people. And then from there, it just snowballed. So we have people coming from our events from 18 all the way up to a few people who were in their 60s. And so something like working with MCSD just gives this amazing opportunity for these young artists and young musicians or young folk to be recognized by an institution at the size of MCSD. To me, jazz and its sort of like flowiness and how the instruments sort of play off of one another, and sometimes it's unplanned and they're just improvising, that acts as this beautiful conversation and dialogue between these disparate instruments. I think it's just interpreting that as how do I experiment and explore new communities and new cultures and new people and new facets of the city that I live in, because we live in such a dynamic city. And so I would say that for me, Jazz Night within the ecosystem of Future is Color acts as the entry point into the full programming that is focused on liberation. So every single thing we do, it's how do you sort of like walk people through this sort of ecosystem of space for communication, space for conversation, and space for dynamic communities to come together.